Alright, welcome to the second episode of Assyria, as part of the Shattered Realms series. Now the world is starting to take shape, in which nearly 10 years have passed, which now, for our part, as the Duchy of Nineveh, we made some good gains. You could say this is before and after. This is Nineveh. You could say this is before, and here's after. We have sure expanded our borders for the Assyrian culture for us, in which we have recently taken Edessa, the most recent county that we have taken over, and that's just to help the moral authority go up. It's under partial control because this particular bishop is of a Miaphysite Christian faith, in which that I would have to, well, anybody want to get rid of him? Oh yeah, everybody wants to. Let's assassinate him, kill him, and replace him with a Nestorian bishop. And meanwhile, you're going out of prison now. So we're gonna go kill this Miaphysite bishop and replace it with a Nestorian bishop. And I think that, well, we should rest a little. Probably till after the, assassination of the bishop. Because when I look at the treaties that has expired, should take this part next. Because, part of the kingdom, and then we'll form the duchies of that area, and therefore we create the Kingdom of Assyria. So all we have to do is just wait a while. Though there's room for a military tutor, and it's that man who came back. But I don't want him to be the military tutor. Which again, the reason this has popped up is this is a part of the university mod. One of the couple of mods that I've used in this playthrough. But I could choose other tutors in the court. Oh, it's him again. Never mind. I was hoping somebody would be, good at diplomacy, or administration, or philosophy. But no, we don't have that many talented people in this realm. You have to form a kingdom for that, to make some room for the court of whoever you're going to invite. Again, we'll have to wait a while. Unless I want to, well, get in shape first. When I say get in shape, I mean get into shape. My companions train every day to stay in shape to be ready for a battle at a moment's notice, so I decided a time for a small training session in order to burn some of the extra fat that you're carrying around. I shall start with running or lifting heavy rocks. So until January, I will be done burning fat, and then we'll be in perfect shape. And then I'll be ready for whoever I'm going to duel against. So, we're just going to sit here, wait and relax. I was so relieved to see my words did not go unheard. Tam thanked me for my concern and promised that she will start dieting immediately. That's why you are the dove. I named you the dove. Oh, you... The counties. I gotta give it away. Oh, Medai, I think I have a land for you. For your distinguished service in the Assyrian army, or the army of Nineveh, I will... can't give you land. All right, you were a military tutor, I remember. That would mean that for anybody that's a tutor, that means it's disqualified from succession. Well, what about one of your sons? I'll give him this county, Rabbah. And I'm gonna have to give away Bira again, because the Kurdish count who lived here died of rabies, of all things. Which begs to the question. Are there any other Kurds around here? Plenty. But they are mostly Zoroastrian and no Miaphysite. Can't recruit you. Unless I have the audacity to, oh, I don't know. I'll release you from prison. And would you like to come to court? Well, I got money. Ha! Call me smart. In a way. One would think it's like, why don't you give it to the Zoroastrian? I don't want to have too many Zoroastrians here. One is enough. Him and his whole family. Here you go. Here's the county up here. You're the new count of the area. And for God's sakes, if you ever go venturing off the mountains, watch out for, oh, I don't know, leopards or something. I don't know what lives up there that may have rabies. The old patriarch of the East is dead. Ashur died of depression. Well, just based on your cynical cruelty, you're not going to be beatified as blessed. Or blessed, whatever. Now here's the new patriarch, who is envious and slothful, but chaste. Oh, I don't think he's one of the good ones. And that would definitely hurt the moral authority due to his lack of piety and diplomacy. I don't think the patriarch... Well, no. One, he doesn't like me. And two, he's not a good person. He's going to be a wicked priest. And it's going to hurt the moral authority even more. But the training's at an end. Thank you very much. Alrighty. I had to put something in the desk. I think we should. Is anybody willing to assassinate the... Yep, it's gonna happen. Even my wife is getting into this. As you do your thing, I'm gonna go grab this county. We're gonna make a quick gain in that area. Oh, they cut us off. The Kurdish Zoroastrian troops been cut off. Come on over here. Get together. My co-conspirator, Duchess Tam, has procured a venomous viper, and sends word that it will soon dig its fangs into Bishop Adid. Just don't point the thing at me. So, a snake bite to kill the Miaphysite bishop, so we can replace it with a Nestorian. Alright, get the siege weaponry over here. So we can get things done quick. Success, the snake performed its duty with aplomb and pumped Bishop ahead with its fullest deadly venom. Unfortunately, the serpent was caught, and the seller revealed my complicity. I can arrest my wife because she was a co-conspirator, but hey, good job! That's all I gotta say. I'm a known murderer now. So now I have a general opinion down, but also a Christian church opinion, so that doubles it. In other words, yeah, the patriarch hates my guts now. So don't excommunicate me. Look, look. You want money? You like money? Here. I don't know what you'll do with it, but don't excommunicate me. It's not the most productive for the flax field. Nah, let them work at their own pace. We have the money. And unfortunately, this place is going to be... Whoa. There's words for that. By raiders. Let's see, what kind of name? Oh, that's unique. Zeta. Which one we think is it named after a Greek name? Or a county of Zeta, which is in modern-day Montenegro? Now we gotta deal with those raiders. Glad you married someone. So, you can have this county too. And I'll make you a duke of that area. Very, very soon. We just gotta drive the raiders out of here first, before I think of anything else. We're too late. They got Duvok. Oh boy. It's a military tutor. He's a master of tactics. Also brawny and hunting. And brave. Okay. I'll attempt to do this. I'll go for the center. All too easy. Ah, come on. Stubborn fella. Bruce my damn head, though. This is why we wear helmets, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saving the prestige for a reason. We killed them all. How about that? Okay. Let's create this duchy up there. In that area. I'll give it to him in a moment. There's two things I have to do. Well, one is the duchy of this area. And I have to cancel this ambition. And switch to this. And I should... Blast, we need more piety. Oh, I know. Well, it's not Lent time, but it's... It's a wonder how I just said, it's Lent time. I can create a kingdom, but we're short on piety. But it's too bad I can't, oh, I don't know, have some good graces with the Patriarch of the East. Unless I want to create a new kingdom. Although it would be called the Kingdom of Nineveh, but that's just, Assyria's better sounding. Now he's gonna grab, this Duchy of Edessa, which I'm glad we took that county. And do not forget, we replaced with another bishop of this area, just for further moral authority. This is a precious work of art. Wait till February, then we'll hold Lent. You could be the new court chaplain. Which the monthly party will be slightly better. Much better. Oh. Oh, wow, that's some big gains you've made. Did you win a holy war or something? You must have. Well, one of his children or children. Hmm. One of these days we're going to have to fight a war against him to put a stop to him, and yet that man is yet to give away some of his counties. Why are you giving me? I mean, that's one of your children, right? Okay. So he's from this particular satrapy. And somehow this child, though Kurdish, made its way over here. Yeah, sure. I'll make her Nestorian. Someone's got to take care of her. Alright, let's make special plans for Lent. Gee, why did I marry you before? But, you know, as much as I like my wife and, I don't, you know, get enough children, so... This is a... Do you want more piety? Okay, it's 100 piety now. So... Well, let's just be traditionalists here. We are Assyrians, we observe such things. When the Lent is over, we shall form the kingdom. And it's good to be the Duke. Soon to be king. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned once again. The lust just got the better of me. That's all I got to say about that. He is risen! There you go! Now let's form the Kingdom of Assyria. There. King Ashur of Assyria has created the title of Kingdom of Assyria. And of course, the adjective will be Assyrian. As it should be. And would you look at me? Look at this crown. On this young handsome man right here. And here's Queen Town, the dove. Although I think that nickname Dove is kind of ironic because she's a known murderer, you know, co-conspirator. Just to get rid of that bishop. No, we're not ready yet. I was thinking about raising troops for this, but... Oh, I know what to do with the money. Since, you know, since it's a kingdom, we can have quality 2 weapon. It's too early for that. need more children, damn it. I'm about to have an affair. So here it is, Assyria. While this madman is still, you know, should he ever threaten Assyria's sovereignty, we will defend it with our lives. Huh. Even though he can only, well, he could take either Nineveh or Edessa if he wanted it to. Also, we can hold more counties. I can hold more counties. In that case, now don't get greedy. Just wait for to have more troops. Right, he's a Dalmatian, the last culture that I previously played as before Assyria. My Marshal Muna has told me about a remarkable weaponsmith residing in Admida. He suggested I invite the man to my court to see his work for myself. If he manages to impress me, I could order my own custom-made item. A fine idea, Marshal Muna. It's an Assyrian name. Thought it was something else. Once the weaponsmith's craftsmanship has been checked by most knowledgeable attendants to ensure the quality was sufficient, I received him in a throne. He introduced himself as Master Fulma and gestured towards his new assistant who will carry the example of his work. Does my king have anything special in mind? I've always been one for axes. It's for heavy infantry bonus, and I'm a heavy infantry leader, so an axe for me. An axe, I say. Excellent choice, my king, says Master Fulma, and calls forward an assistant cradling several axes in his arms. I have a couple examples here. One must determine what one need, and how much one is willing to pay, though they will all serve your highness well. Craft me the best quality axe you can. This is better be well worth the investment. That's what I've been saving my money for. Not for a great work. It's too early to be building any kind of wonder. Because we're not strong militarily and economically enough yet. I would have to capture the rest of it. Then I may consider. Ah, my lover. If I ever have a strong child, I'm legitimizing it. Regardless of gender. Anybody want to assassinate him? Because he's been taking land left and right. Now he's going to be taking another part of Anatolia. Well, he was an old man. But hey, I love your daughter. What if she has great pox? I mean, she wasn't born with it. I mean, it's not an inheritance thing. So calm down, will you? Don't get too worked up on that nonsense. Get him out of our land. Tax has finally been completed. Master Fulma has brought me a sturdy box which contains the item. My hands are shaking slightly as I open its heavy lid. This is excellent, Master Fulma. Here it is. The battle axe of King Ashur. So, this is +5 heavy infantry, as well as more prestige. It's on martial and combat skill. And my axe. Now I can revoke titles if I wanted it to. Whoopsie daisies. She's not strong. Oh boy. I'll acknowledge her as mine. Sorry. It's just I don't get enough children these days. The strong never rest. Just had to drive the raiders out. Also, did you just change clothes? Too bad I didn't get... I still have that one favor from that one guy. Huh. How about that? It's kind of funny. I think I know how to, you know, request a divorce, and that's by... Well, arrest then divorce, but I'm not going to do it right now. Because we still have high opinion. How many troops is Baghdad? The Pale Rider is done reaping his terrible harvest in China, and the devastating plague appears to recede. Things are returning to normal, and the Middle Kingdom seems stable. So there you go. Oh, this will be easy. Oh, underestimated. I'll target the center. Do a jump attack on him. Dodge. He just had a lucky hit on me. Right. We'll soon make a move against Baghdad. Oh boy, what did you do to piss him off? It's fine. Yeah, soon he's going to form the Kingdom of Anatolia. And if I were to ever fight a war against him, I would just fight to grab this one county, but I'm not going to do that yet. Too afraid. More concerned about taking Iraq, later be renamed as Babylonia. God dang it. We shouldn't have waited, we should have started that war now. We don't have the piety for that. Unless you want to be celebrating Lent again. Which there is time for that. I'm laughing because I know what's next. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned yet again. He is risen! And I'll tell you what else is rising. Assyria rises again. And now we're gonna declare war to... Huh. I was about to say, we're not gonna vassalize him. And also, he's a follower of the Chan school of philosophy, oddly enough. I thought we were gonna do one of those vassalization wars. Like that one. Oh, realm size, right. So you could say, he's bigger than me. Realm size 32, me 36. Well, which one of you is weaker? Well, you're both even, so... We'll take, we'll fight a consolidation war. Or did your claim and, well... Look, it won't cost you much. So let's just make 2 quick gains. And then we'll move in. We just need to increase our realm size, we just need to be bigger. Oh god, what am I doing? And after this war, when is the next... Oh, next year, okay. Next year, get an armor smith. To get a piece of armor over here. He's still with us. The world burner is dead. Oh! Sawed in half. Oh my goodness. Although clearly he was not a nice man. And now it's split with Bohemia and Bavaria. Sawed in half. Holy crap. But good news, we're gonna have a bit more children. Oh, not again. Discipline's breaking down. Stop this immediately. And I am still a strong leader. So the morale of armies is up. Told you we'll make a quick gain. I've usurped the county. So, here, this is for you. Yeah. And I forgot about you. Sorry for the delay. Nope. You're still not bigger than he is, so... About to say, is Kirkuk next? Also, if any type of war, right? Yes. Any type of war that we do against them, it's going to cost us piety. Yeah. Not do anything. Well, we can grab this other duchy, because... Other duchy. This other county, which is a de jure part of Duchy of Mudar. So, let's do that as well. This is going to be for him. They don't have that many troops. Be brave. I still fear him. Oh, by the way, get in shape. You may never know you're going to get into another duel. Which I'll have to advance to Pretender one day. Also, when is your war? I just want to know the score. Now on to here. Bring on Madai. Oh, Zoroastrian Kurdu has sympathy for Christian religions. Say, what are the qualifications for a military tutor? Just wondering. Because I thought about making him a tutor. I don't know if it has that option. Give me a moment. Nope, no one else available, so not him. But maybe I'll make him frontline commander one day. I mean, after this war, call for an armor smith. Kingdom of Anatolia has been formed. Well, he's the despot of Anatolia, to be exact. Man, oh man. There's no one that can stop him, right? No, not even by assassination. And his son, Michael, who is going for learning, interestingly enough. And he's still in the prime of his life, much like me. One day, there's going to be a big-ass war that's going to happen. And I'm going to throw a bunch of mercenaries at him, as well as other troops that will be raised. I'll keep it. You'll be fine. Ezekiel's still alive? Well, not anymore. Spoke too soon. Committed suicide! Wait a minute, is my wife better? Oh, I know what this is. She asked for, you know, the mystical treatment. And then, Ezekiel committed suicide as per treatment. And she got better from the flu. Even though there is a small chance of becoming a lunatic. And now, she's all better. She's still the dove. But Ezekiel is no more. That's unfortunate. Loved him. He was a good man. I guess you'll be the new court chaplain. And I'll call for a new court physician. If that person isn't good enough, then the court chaplain will be the new court physician. Messenger brings word from Billy. One of the priests residing there is willing to serve me as my personal physician. The priest, named Timai, is schooled in formal medicine and has served in several sick houses, though it appears that other priests are happy to see him go. He is renowned for being a tad overzealous and frankly insane. Yeah, he'll do. Spent on a hospital because that word sick house reminded me. Words! It's plural. Alright, that's events. And when you grow old, I'm gonna miss your sage leader talents, unless I'm gonna have to invite someone in the court that may have that trait. Yeah, sure. I got nothing better to do. Okay. Just pick these. Ah, yes, Abraham. The cupbearer since he was a newborn. Glad you're healthy. Now, I'm gonna make you the squire. Just to further your martial education as you grow up, because Assyria needs strong rulers. And we need another strong ruler after I'm gone. Alright. The fighting bishop. Dodge! Screw it. Alright, I hit him. Counter. Swing it. Just got a little greedy there. Dodge it. Okay, next fight, advance to Pretender. Unless that guy is still the Pretender. Oh no, he's the champion. My worst fear has been realized. This mammoth of a man who's a Cyclops, who's off to a warrior pilgrimage right now, is the champion, I was about to say, of the world. A tributary state? Man, now he's making a statement of global influence. So consider him as a regional superpower. Well, Assyria is a bit behind on that. Because we're slow to reinforce on things, and why is there smuggled alcohol and grain? Whoever is the member of the trade league that is in our court probably has no money, and he's doing corruption stuff. We should spend money on training grounds because we can't reinforce our troops fast enough. Something I should have done. It's going to take us 2 years to build it. I was going to save the money on getting armor, but no, that can wait. We just want to reinforce faster, and it's going to be our way of saying this is maintaining our readiness. Alright, it's over. All yours. What the? Are you a member of the Hermetic Society? No? I think you were trying to steal that finger, were you? Yep, you were trying to steal the finger of St. John. I'm shaking my head for this. Hypothetical. Still can't do the forced vassalization one. But if we get up to 200 piety, then we can declare another short war against that. To grab another county, then we'll eventually work our way down to Baghdad. Well, meanwhile, there sits a man from Anatolia. Get in shape. Totally forgot about you. Has any heresies pop up lately? No? Not even in Socotra? Surprisingly, no. Not a single case of heresy popped up. But Baghdad is Nestorian. And remember, Baghdad is where the Patriarch resides. And that other holy site that we took earlier, Edessa, why is it important? Why is it a holy site for the Nestorian faith? Is because it is the location of the school of Edessa and the birthplace of Nestorianism. That ideology that was named after Nestorius, the Archbishop of Constantinople. As you can see here, Nestorianism is an early Christian branch which states that Christ has two separate natures, one divine and one human. This is the opposite of the monophysite position, where Christ has but a single nature. The nominal head of the Nestorian Church is the Patriarch of the East, who is a terrible person. He might become a wicked priest sooner or later. Hire someone to find out. If anybody's has anybody screwed with my wife, I'm going to imprison them and I'm going to castrate them. Aha! I knew it! The clueless guy. Yeah, they call him the clueless. While your brother's in prison, such... And yeah, he's the good commander. Well, well, well. This is high treason. I'm gonna arrest this clueless fool. If he flees, he gets lucky. And if he doesn't flee and we manage to capture him, it's nut cutting time. Or alternatively, I could duel him, but... Look, honor, or he will lose his... Or both. You must be clueless indeed. Let's fight. It's a good day for a duel, I chuckle, hefting my battle axe of King Ashur in my hand. Enough talking, my opponent growls. Soon, Akina is lying face down in the mud, and I've seen tear a severe gash across his hand. Look, I don't want to become merciless. I will walk away victorious, and now you're going to jail. That's it, I'm castrating you. Oh, but that's gonna hurt the piety. Honestly, look, you've beat him up enough. He's severely injured. I think we should just throw him in the oubliette. Piety is something that we lack these days. We don't want to lose anymore. Just calm down. Don't get too overzealous about cutting other people's genitalia. Yeah, you're an adulteress. And yet, I still continue to sway. It's almost like, don't worry, everything is normal. There's a peasant revolt. what gives? Plundered by savages, thieves guild, incompetent rulers, incompetent ruler. The Hunter's Lodge in Urbo can no longer sustain itself, as the local natural resources are getting too scarce. The venture has run its course. It was profitable while it lasted. So let's just deal with this little peasant revolt, and then, here we go. Then, we'll figure out what to do with Babylonia in the future. That's what you get. Next time if I play as a ruler with a lot of piety, then there's going to be plenty of those. Haha, he'll last longest. Filing that driveling glutton, I can have left this finder. While everything will be better without him, I have a lot of extra time on my hands now. There are no more rivals, right? Oh, don't get kind, because that's the, you know. So let's just feel relieved that he's gone. Cool, this fool. As if I've seen enough giants already. And off to the Iliad with you. Also, I was about to, that wasn't my first time that I killed somebody. Okay, don't worry. It's kind of funny, I've been killing more Nestorians, well, one Miaphysite, than Zoroastrians or Muslims or any other. It's kind of ironic in itself. The man who wants to be the champion of this faith, and yet he's... Holy, that's a lot. And that war is still not over. But I will consider going to war against Samara next. And I forgot to do an opportunity to observe Lent. But don't worry about it. Don't you worry. Well, glory hallelujah, I've just found something out. Despot Michael. Although he still has a lot of troops because his father inherited, which his Cyclops father died a mangled mess. It happened while he was on a warrior pilgrimage, so I think I would assume, well, died a mangled mess. Never killed a man. So I'm just going to assume he met some tutor, an old tutor, and says, give me what you got. Or he did something, then he got mangled, severely injured, which he can get both, then died. Warrior pilgrimages are really dangerous. But now, his son, Michael, inherits all the land, and, all the events spawn troops, so still really dangerous. But since he's going to go to a learning education, I don't think he'll be as dangerous as his one-eyed father. So, yeah, he created a regional superpower, while I'm trying to start one for myself. But the problem is, it's like, yes, we have the potential to be militarily strong, but we are never on full force. So we're trying to build these training grounds so we can, well, morale of the armies will increase, as well as reinforcement rate. You got till August 14th. Bingo. Also, he was the champion. So He's a new champ. And now it's the Giant of Cornwall. Let's get up there. Caught him on burning fat. He's having chest pain, so I may have the advantage. Okay. Start a lunge attack. Hit him again. Oh, look out. So there you go. He inherited that part of the land. Now I can force vassalize him because he just lost that little piece of land here. But just give it a few moments. Save that money. Well, here's the bastard child of the clueless guy. And named after her. Well, that's her that named that, not he. Unless he had it planned. I'm shaking my head at this. So, she loved him more than me. But as you could see on my opinion of her, dishonorable, unfaithful, ardent, gluttonous, murderer, adulteress. I approve the murdering part, but I don't approve anything else. She may like me, but this is grounds for divorce, but I kind of don't want to because the stewardship skill and the amount of land I can hold. So, it's going to be one of those strained type of relationships. As I said, normally this would be grounds for divorce, but I don't want to, and it's for political and strategic reasons. Ah. Meta, you old man. How you doing? I know you don't like me much because I am... What do you mean I imprisoned your child? I imprisoned no... Oh yeah, that guy. Well, your son shouldn't get into my business. That's all I gotta say about that. Look, you served Assyria's army very well, but... Look, circumstances mandated it. For once, I'll spend a prestige. And we got money for that. Well, here's the court chaplain, dragging the Baroness. Several peasants have witnessed that this woman preferred rituals, cursing their fields. She's obviously a witch. Oh, lives here. Well, she's a lunatic airlift. Throw her in the dungeon. Well, actually, I should have burned her because I want the piety. We'll do Lent next spring. So yeah, I'm actually saving my strength for this, not Samara. We'll get Samara later. In the meantime, go get armor. And get in shape. Armorsmith. That's what I need. And once I get armor, it's wartime. a troubadour and his wife, the troubadours, is arrived from Oceania. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political serenades and everything in between, including songs and poems of courtly love. I know it's going to hurt my combat skill a little, but... Or I could just say... How long is it going to last? 2 months. Ah, that won't hurt. That won't hurt me much. I'll be fine. And for God's sakes, observe Lent. I'm not a true Christian, but I know what it needs. An armor smith from Hasaka. Come on in. So he is Master Kelia. Kelia? Is that how you say his name? Unless if any of you Assyrian people out there watching, then maybe you know how the name's pronounced. Unless one of you happen to be named that. And forgive me, Father, for once again, I've continued to sin. It's a habit. So give me the best quality set of armor that this kingdom has to offer. Yeah, I'll start swimming. She has a good night's sleep. Okay, whatever you say, but I will stop swaying her, and I'll think about who else I can sway. He is risen! Having decided to check up on Master Kelia's progress, I strolled over to his forge. I did not find him working on the project I commissioned, instead working on a different task, specifically my wife and... Oh no, don't even think about it. You don't want to end up in prison like that guy. You do not want to lose your testicles. No, no, no. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Can you please focus on your work? For God's sakes. Well, since I'm pretender, I'm reminded. Just let me get my armor, and then we'll go to war. I was about to say, where's my armor? But good news, my king, Kelly said excited. The armor smiths informed me that precious metals and special tools have been located in a nearby province. If we send an expedition, it could increase the quality of the set of armor we're currently crafting. Oh, send them immediately. We're going to get much better armor than anticipated. I could challenge the champion if I wanted it to. And now we're getting training grounds up. So we'll have better reinforcing. And we'll definitely be strong enough to take on these guys. And possibly even Anatolia. Well, Anatolia's at full strength. Plus it has the retinue. Hell, okay. This boy's all grown up now. Hey. That gives me an idea. You know, that sword. His father's sword. He's not using any other weapons, right? He just grown up and it's in a matter of time before it's in his hands, so... I'll give it a shot. this is the best that we've got. But then again, I'm a guy with very high martial. We'll combine with the martial and a little bit of intrigue. We'll make quite a team. This is part of the artifact acquisition and overhaul mod. We gotta steal that sword. I don't know if I want to ditch my axe. I was struck with nervous excitement when Master Kalia announced that the set of armor was nearing its completion. Today I received the Master in my throne room. As he unveils the armor rack, I find it almost impossible to breathe. What will you name her, my king? You know, knowing that I aspire to be the champion, with this armor, I shall be a champion. Here it is. Champion. Designed to strike fear into the hearts of men, this suit of armor safeguards its bearer so they can charge into the fields of battle. Yeah, he's from Anatolia. Hope you're ready, and read a book while I figure out what to do. So we arrived at the Michael of Anatolia's capital. As expected, it's heavily guarded. There's a group of guards at the main door, a servant's entrance at the back, and a window near the stables. Oh, it's in his hands, but I don't think I've ever done that before. When I use this mod, you are stealing a weapon that is already equipped. Does that mean after this I will most likely fail? I'll force my way inside. Yoink! I told you. Let me see. 50% chance I might become imprisoned if I just run. Or I could fight my way out. I'd rather fight my way out. By golly, we did it. Fought our way out, so... failed in this heist, but I'm not depressed. One would say it's like, okay, we're gonna check it out. It's like, I know we didn't go inside the building, we just didn't pass through the guards. It's like, hey, where's the sword? It's like, don't you mean it's a sword in my hands? And they're like, oh, you know, fight our way out. And we're fine. Okay. There's a bit of an epidemic in there, which is dying out, so good timing. Basra is winning, as they're fighting against the Muslims from down there. So I think this is about as good a time as any. Let's force vassalization of this area, and then take Samara, and then form the Kingdom of Babylonia. Dosha, is that how you say it? Okay, Benet, these are just some odd Assyrian names that I'm seeing these days. I'll get personally involved. Didn't get the money. Oh man, go for diplomacy. It's the only thing you could be good at. What's going on? Well, you got yourself into this mess. The combined forces are now gonna rain down on you. Allied. And now we're going to march down to the land of the two rivers. The Euphrates and the Tigris. And I'm surprised you're still with us. Oh, wait a minute, that's a different Madai. This is the guy I'm looking for. And the Zoroastrian commander will be with us. Hey, you're that guy I was training. You're the student. I'm the master. Let me remind you who's boss. You still have much to learn, young grasshopper. Oh, we can catch him, thanks to my organizer trait. And also I have my axe and armor. I'm ready to take on anyone. I guess we'll hold up here until we, let me see. Want to be the marshal? Well, that's a maybe, because there's reasons for that, that we can try to put together. Well, if I do that, then people are not going to like me as the... Well, besides the Urbad. Oh, fast. Not to mention the guy's zealous. Ah, screw it. What do I got to lose? You know, the only job is just to train more troops. That's all. Yeah, okay. So far, so good. Okay. Which one of you people shall be swayed? Well, you're all bishops and Urbads. I mean, the one Urbad is just from Kurdistan. Correct? Yeah. At least you're all still around. Because, you know, we kind of viewed these Zoroastrian Kurds as being useful. I don't view them as infidels all the time. I don't think that. Could use practice reading. I don't want to be cruel. Yet. Oh yeah, we're gonna meet him there. Continue with the siege. Because after that, then we'll fight Big Kirkuk, and then Babylonia will be formed, hopefully by the end of this episode. Just curious. In it, I still fear the Cornish giant, much like the Anatolian giant. Alright. I've been stinking with the food and exercise lately. I'm only skin and bones, and it's time to make some gain. Yep, most definitely in perfect shape. $150 compared to 161. And he has that, you know, axe. Which is... did I say axe? His sword. Not to mention he's a possessed... Look, the man's a lot of things, but... he ain't gonna be a future saint in his church. I'm just gonna challenge for once, and if I lose, then I'll accept the result. That's time. Ah! You avoided the attack and stroke back. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Just got my tail kicked. Yep, can't beat him. And I can't interact with him because he lives too far from me. As I said, I accept the results, no matter the outcome. I don't think it's going to end up just like in the previous series of Ragusa, where it became a champion and have a champion bloodline. I don't think it'll happen here. But I made a pretty good example of the do's and do nots in this society, especially what I've learned to later correct myself. Well, here's the first. We should build this training ground here. We'll get heavy cavalry and horse archers, and this is because it's Byzantine culture. It'll take us 2 years. Ah, another barony. Here we go again. Get back up there. You know what, since I see all that amount of money, you know what? Well, actually we can have a few more castons. I thought we were going to have more of that cavalry. Yes, we can. Well, just at least a few. You say, yes, we'll have the heavy cavalry eventually, but also have to up our economy. Don't spend too much, because we're going to have to save it to, well, fight one more war in Kirkuk, and then Kingdom of Babylonia formed. Let me see. Just some commander of that area. Well, plus he's a bad commander. Burn him. We need the piety. Well, we the bad people. It's like, yeah, you found us a warlock, and now look at you. You're just charging money for various religious favors, putting the gold in his own pocket. And you think you've had a good night's sleep, huh? Well, guess what? You're no longer court chaplain. You're going to jail, and we're gonna confiscate your stolen goods, because your stolen goods are now forfeit. He's out of here. Don't want to see him again. I got enough money as it is. What's the matter with you? Hang on. What is there not to like about me? Oh yes, the scandalous counselor. At least I'm not constant of the Holy War, and Patriarch Johanan of the Patriarch of Babylon? Not here, right? That's not one of those other heresies that just recently sprang up, is there? No heresies. Hell, not even up there. Or even over there. But the moral authority is just... we're just prone to heresy. Should it pop up. Because you got a patriarch who isn't good on diplomacy and doesn't have piety that much. Glad I caught that. Really? I have a bunch of daughters and yet this is the second son I've had. But Madai, I like that name. Let's name him after that Assyrian war hero. Finish the siege. Hurry up, will ya? Guess what? I named my second son after you. Because of your accomplishments in the Assyrian army. And when you die, I will salute to you. And you salute to the homeland. Abraham is going to be a great squire. So now, it's like when he becomes king, yes, the economy will hurt, but he will be a good warrior. And maybe one day become the champion. Baghdad is ours. Two titles can be created. We need 200 piety now. Hold Lent next year. Don't forget Samara. Unless we can't ask them for vassalization because they're at war. But again, we scored big. Screw it. No, 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 no. You know what? Just don't do anything. Remember, piety, Lent. Remember all that. If only I'm not cynical, then I would have ordered a mass. In other words, yeah, let's just be inactive for the time being. So I'm gonna have to sit on my hands. Is he still a champion? No, it's someone else. Branimir of Bulgaria. Yeah, I remember him. Nish, to be exact. It's Queen Yana who's the Queen of Bulgaria. A new champion. What happened to the old Cornish? Did he die? No, he's still around. I guess he got beaten. Seemingly by Branimir. Well, not in shape, but I'll give it a fighting chance. But Don't underestimate him. It's probably the reason why he's champion. Even if he likes to impale people. Alright, let's do it. Missed it. Swings his weapon at me. Dodge. Missed a follow-up. Swing and a miss. Dodge. Now I know why he's champion. Crafty fella. And he's not in perfect shape like I am, but he's been in way more duels than me. So he has the experience. I'm just not having luck. But you got the glory, so it's fine. We'll kick them out soon. Dog pile. Just in time. I'm there right now. Alright, we captured the raider. It's too bad we can't recruit him. Unless I have to make him convert the Nestorian, because a flanker and organizer? I would love to use him. But I don't know. I think we can get good commanders. I know other sources. Did you win the Holy War? Well, no, you got 2 more. You're having a hard time. I can serpent. And someone ought to get that later. How much will it cost me? This amount of money. Save the piety for Babylonia. Be patient. Alright. For Lent. I could banish him instead, even though he only had 4 gold. Also, hold on a minute. Oh no, I thought he's a member of some society. That I thought he's special. Yeah, I'm gonna be more pious. Once again, finish the Lent and Easter, and then, are those the Avars? Yes. Traveled a long way to come here. He is risen. We'll kick these raiders out and then create the Kingdom of Babylonia. So, yeah, it's about time. The Kingdom of Iraq is renamed Kingdom of Babylonia. So there you have it, King Ashur, the King of Assyria and Babylonia. Not Iraqi. Babylonian. Which we refer Babylonian as a nationality, not, referring to somebody who was from this city. So we're referring it in a geographical basis. Lies do hurt people. The truth. I think I can handle the truth. The truth shall set me free. Huh! You accuse my marshal of being, Now let her go free at once. What? Look, honestly, I don't think we need the piety anymore. We should be alright. He's not a member of the Defensive Pact, right? Okay. Just get together. Kick the troops out of Baghdad, which is the home of the Silk Road trade posts. Oh boy. Intending to enforce their subjugation as a tributary state of the Shu Empire, Protector General Li Shizui of the Western Protectors declared war upon Sunpo Rangaworo. Han armies are already marching towards the realm of King Sunpo Rangaworo, and seems possible that this spells the end of Nagchu independence. There. Who has a defense pact against me? Satrap, the Armenians, and the Salahadin, which means he's not a member of defense pact, so he's easy pickings for me. Look at how strong we've gotten these days. And they call him Priest Hater. Consolidate. Does it have a resource? No. I don't think I can make them go faster to dodge it, right? No? They're not gonna bait them to it. Put them here. Just go, go, go. I wonder how I put myself in danger for this. Does that mean my other son is? Yeah. He's the heir to the Kingdom of Babylonia. That's what I was wondering. Yep, he's still alive. Screw it. About time we start doing that stuff. So he holds that county no more. I will hold that county for myself until I figure out what to do with it in the future. How are you doing on one of those holy wars? What's worse? Zoroastrians or Muslims? They're about even in terms of levy size. I mean, intervening in one's conflict is just going to make my vassals mad at me more than it should be. Oh my goodness. And wants to make other people bow down to him in tribute. Remind me to go against him some other time. Wait a minute, didn't I banish you? Wait, I do not remember. Because... just get the hell out of the country, will you? You nothing happening? Anatolia took Jerusalem. This is why he's growing stronger than ever. Just trying to save up my money. And waiting for that size to go down, and then just wait till my troops are full force, which is something that we neglect the most. Except here in Nineveh County. And there's good reasons why we're not at full strength. Because of the new administration areas. And some of the areas just don't have the technology for such things. And speaking of technology, this is something I had overlooked. Because of the new patch, they changed the bits of technology. Such as the infantry, skirmish techniques, melee techniques. I'll go for melee techniques because I always have trouble with such things. And up the castle infrastructure a bit. And the legalism. It's not until 2 years until... Gee, that was it? Okay. Heir to the county of Kurdistan. Now we can get money from the Silk Road, as long as China is stable. Hmm. Dang it. Stop stuffing yourself, you pig. So, she's no longer fat again. Stop. Alright, it's time for you to train the marshal, and I will introduce the heir to the realm. Which they finally fixed that. Whereas when I did Bosnia and Ragusa, it's never finished. So I have invited my vassals to partake in a formal introduction of my heir, Prince Abraham. You'll have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way. Something that might be tiresome for someone as young as him. However, I have full confidence that he will not disappoint me. They will be here soon. As Abraham introduces himself to Bishop Levant of Reina, and he now presents himself with grace, but also manages to impress Levius by skillfully complimenting him. Levicus. Interesting name. Yep, those guys up there now bow to him. But he's a loony. And his martial skills mainly due to that sword and armor and hunting. You know, since I have that many children, I thought, well, I'm thinking about going to war against Anatolia soon. And yes, I noticed the territorial change. Thanks to his vassals. That I thought about making a couple of alliances to deal with Anatolia by taking one of its territories. To try to make a friend. She's all grown up now. I will find you a husband one day, or be betrothed to someone. Which I think we'll have to deal with that in the next episode. Well, they're running on the defense for Fars, but not for Niflwood. During my wife's recent visit to Constantinople, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. I suggest a non-aggression pact between us in the near future. They will welcome any visitors from Iran with open arms. Thrace, huh? Surrounded by Anatolia, which is still growing. If he were to control Greece, and Epirus, or even Kingdom of Trebizond, or whatever, he may form the Byzantine Empire. Maybe this is his idea. That's what they're up to. Not because they're trying to be regional power. It's because they want to be the next Byzantine Empire. They want to reform it. But they're controlling territories, which is part of the major goal for the future Assyrian Empire. They're in our way. So I'd say, oh, don't tell me that Introduce the Air Realm did not finish. Unless I must be going... Oh, wait, it's because the groom there, ambition is gone, so therefore he's not, groomed to perfection. But I think I will close this episode very, very soon. As I... Well, here's something we haven't seen in a while. During this evening's council meeting, Marshal, Martita, told us there was a rumor she had encountered. The peasants speak of an artifact hidden not far away from here. The specifics of the information are uncertain, but this would perhaps be worth investigating. Arrange the search, so we'll look for an artifact. Like, oh, I don't know, somebody's foot or something. Good on you. Although I think it's safe to say that one would think, is like, what am I doing of all that money? Why aren't you spending it? Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I think... trying to get up to 10,000 so that way I could be strong enough to take them on. Which I'm surprised the guy's not married yet. And also have to make a bunch of alliances of countries that are surrounded by Anatolia. Especially one of which is, you know, trying to grab this area. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, as soon as it's 7:89, we'll stop here. Because I'm just biding my time to be making all the money, which might be spent big time. It's too bad we don't have the Ivory Hunter's Lodge anymore. And I'm sure there will be a ruler who will be much suited for stewardship. And be using that to find new resources, new sources of income. As I will end here. So, on the next episode, it's highly likely we may go to war against Anatolia, although it may be considered suicide. Although he's already at war with somebody. What on earth? Hellenic pagans? They're actually around. What are the odds? Guess the ancient Greek religion is still around for those particular Greeks. But the Greeks of Anatolia, very, very deadly. So, until the next episode, well, things may escalate. But let's just try to kill off their strength and whatnot, especially the retinue and event spawn troops that double it. So until next time on Assyria, until then, so long for now.